Alright, question number 5. We have 2x times x minus 3 times x plus 1. On this problem, first let's just take 2x times x minus 3. So I'm going to distribute that. 2x times x is 2x squared. 2x times negative 3 is negative 6x. Alright, so that's what you get when you distribute. After you distribute it one time, stop. And then we're going to take this new answer that we got after we distributed it, and we're going to multiply it times x plus 1. So now it just becomes a FOILing problem. So I'm going to go 2x squared times x. That gives me 2x cubed. 2x squared times 1 is 2x squared. Negative 6x times x is negative 6x squared. And then negative 6x times 1 is negative 6x. And then after you have FOILed it out, let's look for like terms. In the middle we have our like terms, so I'm going to bring down the 2x cubed. 2x squared minus 6x squared is a negative 4x squared. Then we'll bring down the minus 6x, and we're done. So you're just going to distribute and then FOIL. Question number 6 is an exponent problem. We're multiplying. So I'm going to start with the constants in front, those coefficients. 3 times 5 gives me 15. Then I'm going to take x squared times x to the negative 3. So when you multiply the same base, the exponent rule says that you add the exponents. So my base is x. My exponents are 2 and negative 3. So 2 plus negative 3 will give me negative 1. Then I'm going to take y to the negative 3 times y to the 7th. My base is y. Negative 3 plus 7 will give me a 4. All right. Now, I'm not finished because I have a negative exponent. We are not allowed to leave negative exponents in our answer. So we're going to make this a fraction. And think of this negative exponent. It's up in the attic. It's scared. It doesn't want to be, it's afraid of heights. It wants to be brought down. So to make it happy, we have to bring it down. The 15 is totally happy. It's a positive exponent. The y is totally happy up in the attic. They want to stay up there, but the x has to drop down. And when it drops down, its exponent becomes happy, and it's positive. So this is our final answer. So just make sure all your negative exponents are made positive. All right, the next problem we have is negative 2 x to the negative 4 y to the third times negative 3. Again, I see that parenthesis and an exponent, so I have to think about this rule, which is a to the m raised to the n power is a to the m times n. So you just multiply the exponents. Remember that the 2 has an exponent of 1. So my base is negative 2. Its exponent is 1. I go 1 times negative 3 and I get negative 3. Then for the x, its exponent's negative 4 times negative 3 becomes positive 12. And then for the y, it is 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. Now I've got these negative exponents on the negative 2 and on the y. They're not happy. I have to bring them down to the bottom. So this becomes x squared is happy, it's positive. It's going to stay in the top part of our fraction, x squared. And then on the bottom, I'm going to drop down the negative 2, and that'll be to the third power. And then the y to the negative 9, when it drops down, becomes positive. So the last thing I need to do is figure out what is negative 2 to the third power. Well, negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. Positive 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. So I'm going to just change that to a negative 8. And so my answer is, and this is x to the 12th over 8y to the 9th power. And that's the final answer. Number 8 is just like number 6. We're going to multiply. So I'm going to go 3 times 4 to get 12. X to the 4th times x to the negative 2. I'm going to add the exponents. 4 plus negative 2 is 2. And then for the y, I have negative 2 plus 5, which would be 3. And if you notice, all the exponents are positive, everything's happy, we don't need to make any other changes, we're done. Number 9 is just like number 7. We've got to distribute the exponent. My base is a. And then 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. I have base b. Negative 7 times negative 3 is a positive 21. The a is not happy. The exponent's negative. It's up in the attic, so we have to bring it down. And so that leaves us with b to the 21st over a to the 6th. And then number 10 as well. We have to distribute the exponent outside. The 2 has a 1, so it's going to be 2. 1 times negative 3 is negative 3. And then we have our x. Negative 2 times negative 3 is positive 6. Then you have your y, and then that would be 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. And you'll notice that we have a negative exponent here on the 2 and on the y, so those need to switch. The x is totally happy, so it stays in the top of our fraction. Y will move up to the top and become positive. The 2 will move to the bottom and become positive. And then we have to figure out what's 2 to the third. 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8. So our final answer is x to the 6th, y to the 9th, divided by 8.